Hey, what's going on, guys? Rem and I, Akai the Creator, and Ryan Pog seem to be here for sure. How's it going? Late? Late? It's 2:30 exactly. What are you talking about? Look, it's right here. 2:30. Right on time. As usual. Right on time. And there's the feedback. As usual. I am currently dealing with errors. Uh-oh. How's my audio, though? Is audio coming through all right? Oh, by the way, the music we played last time, I did get copy claimed for it. So now I have to share revenue, apparently, with the people, like, with somebody. I don't know. Not that I was making very much revenue on that little stream anyway, but still, we can't play that music anymore. So I have to find something else to listen to. Probably go back to the Fairly music, I think. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see, free game music. We could listen to Crab Rave. Let's see, free to use jazz Nintendo music. I don't know why I can't ever find that one. Like, I listened to it plenty. It just doesn't show up anymore. Oh, there it is. Nailed it. Nailed it. There we go. Some music going on. Hi, Ryan Pog. Hi, audio is aight. Nice. You are American 1776. Yo, how's it going? You are American. Ryan Pog, did you get better? Yes, I am better now. I still have my cough, though. It's like the cough just never goes away. I made a new short. Now you can see where you're going in Bumbleline. Oh, cool. Excellent. Glad my feedback was helpful. I think that was my feedback anyway, but yeah. Captain Blood. Hey, people. Hi, Artindi. How's it going, Captain Blood? I suppose we should probably open Godot and get to work on something. Oh, let's see. Dungeonborn is now available in early access. Fun. I have been working the last few days on making How to Fail at Failure. Oh boy, that is long. It's a 11-minute video, over 11-minute video so far. So, Polycube, give me this. Hey, Polycube, what's going on? I mentioned you in the short. Oh, cool. I'll have to check it out. It's going really nice. Good. I'm also doing a game jam in Drained. Oh, I'm Drained. Yeah, that's... I believe game jams should drain you. That sounds accurate, is all I'm trying to say. Here we go. Launch some A-Sprite up in here. I think we're going to just need a new file. We'll do 32 by 32 because that's the size I think we need. What I'm thinking about doing is drawing the icons for the abilities that we'll see on the UI. It'll look, yeah, here. So it'll be these things. We'll see a little icon. So we need to come up with an icon for each one of these. Maybe you guys can help me brainstorm on what those might look like. Oh, that's the wrong scene. Hey Art, did you hear about the CrowdStrike thing? I haven't heard about the CrowdStrike thing. What's that? In a pixel font. I mentioned you in a pixel font. Hey, nice. That makes it better. So each of these are abilities that you lose as you play the game, and we need to come up with some kind of unique icon for each one of them. So we got speed, we got long sword, we got full attack, that's what makes the circle attack, shield, crit, revive, and attack speed. And some of these might be a little easier than others, like shield, we could just like draw a shield, right? Full attack would be a little trickier. Speed, I don't know, a boot, I don't know. Crit, hard to say. But we'll have to come up with something for each one of these and draw it. And I believe these, I can't remember what size they are. Let's see, speed button. I just have the chips placeholders, what it's called. Chips placeholder PNG. It's 32 by 32. Okay, so that's what we need. So we just need to draw some kind of icon at 32 by 32 for each one of these. Crowd strike. Oh wait, I missed a thing. You know why I have the stupid Avis mobile storage cleaner? Because it says janitor woman in Ukrainian and it's a literal logo. Cool. CrowdStrike is a company that develops kernel-level hack prevention software, and they pushed an update that broke a bunch of enterprise Windows computers. Oh, is that what... I did hear about the... like, pretty much everything shut down in the whole country. Yeah, I did hear about that. And not just our country, like other countries. And like every airplane in the whole world is pretty much grounded for a day. Yep. It's 4:35 p.m. for me. 11:35 p.m. 11:35 p.m. Oh, that's late. It's like midnight. Sorry, bro, that I'm streaming at a time that's inconvenient for everybody. What's with a typing animation? It's perfect. All that's out of place is the text fading away. Cool. Only Windows computers will CrowdStrike with CrowdStrike are affected. Russia is not affected because they didn't use CrowdStrike. Someone's getting fired at CrowdStrike. You could say they strike the cloud. Yeah. What are you drawing today? Connormon, we are going to be drawing some icons. We need 7 icons, as can be seen here. 7 icons, 1 for each ability that you can lose as you play the game. So we got speed, longsword, full attack, shield, crit, revive, and attack speed. So let's start with speed. Let's come up with some icon. I mean, we could just do like some kind of foot like this. That looks really stupid, but I mean that's the idea. It's just capture the idea. Or is there something else we could do for speed? Do you guys have any hot ideas for how we could represent speed in a single icon? Let's look up some inspiration. I'm gonna Google speed icon. So a lot of them are showing like the a gasometer or a speedometer. I mean, and just an arrow that could be simple. Person running, a foot. See, I was thinking something like that. We could draw a foot like this with arrows coming off of it. Feet, they say. Yeah, there's a lot of speedometers, but I don't think that quite fits what we need. I think a foot could work maybe. Let's see, what are you guys saying? Baby crying sound effect win. I don't know. They mistranslated the cleaner thing into janitor woman, put it into the logo that displayed when you see it from Ukraine. Whoops. Why do games use 7 so much? I don't know. I'm not sure why I picked 7. It's just an attractive number. 7 Chaos Emeralds, 7 Human Souls, now 7 abilities. It's a number on the larger end, but not like crazy large, but it's also an odd number, so it's visually more appealing. There's a lot of reasons why you might pick 7. It's odd, but on the higher end, it's not 9, where 9 is just awkwardly too large, I think. It's quite the ideal number for a lot of stuff. Pixel stick figure. Also, yeah, funny thing, the CrowdStrike thing has actually happened in Ukraine too, but when our local telecommunications provider got hijacked by Russians. Oh, dang. Foot with speedometer. A foot with speedometer. Aha. Because yes. I think we might do something like this, but in the other direction. Because this looks like it's receding, going backwards. When things move to the right, it looks like they're progressing. Oh, look at these. There's a lot of them. I almost kind of like the arrow idea though. But the foot communicates a little bit more, I think, what we want. So let's try and actually draw a good foot instead of the dumb one that I made. saw there. Boom. Boom. Does that look like a foot? I don't know. Looks kind of weird. Looks like it needs to have a bit more of a heel there. I got very into this, so I stopped looking at chat completely. Do you think this is too crazy to make a retro FPS in my first game? I have experience in coding, but almost none in game dev. I would be happy with a little tech demo. A retro FPS, so something kind of like a Doom clone. It's doable. It's not terribly difficult, as long as you like give it your own spin, do something a little different as well. As your first game, it might be a little challenging. I would recommend making just some like smaller games that only would take like a week or two to make, just to build a little bit of experience in whatever engine you're using. And then after you've done that a little bit, then you can. I think this foot's just too long. After you've done that, then move on to whatever it's called, to your larger project, because that will give you the expertise and skills you might need, just the practical skills in the engine you're using. I don't know. What do you guys think of this? Looks a little weird. People be able to tell what this is, right? Excuse me. Good foot. Add lines to the back. Yeah, these lines. Yeah, I was getting to it. Dang, you can make a foot fetish pixel art and sell it for millions of bucks. I mean, it's a foot. I guess if you guys can recognize that it's a foot, then it must be probably got it right. Something's afoot. All right, there we go. One done. Let's do another one. And we can come back and polish up a little later. They put me in a room, says Kool-Aid Drinker. Where's Zom? Do you miss Zom? He should be here. He asks almost like, not quite daily, but almost daily. He's like, is there going to be a stream today? And I'll be like, yeah, or no. A rubber room. Also, why is the word for a male deer in the word you Americans give your currency? Dollar? The word for a male deer. A male deer is a buck. Ah, okay. It's a buck. I don't know. What is the history on that? Let's look it up. Why is a dollar sometimes called a buck? Let's see. A buck is an informal reference to $1 that may trace its origins to the American colonial periods, where deer skins, buckskins, were commonly traded for goods. The buck also refers to the US dollar as a currency that can be used both domestically and internationally. Is that the answer? That might be the answer. Because we used to actually use buckskins. So then it's kept the name, I guess. My game started as a learning project, and it worked. And my scope went from learning how to code a platformer in Unity to four-world hand-drawn 2D commercial platformer. Nice. Did the CrowdStrike Windows crash issue affect you in any way? It did not affect me in any way. It affected my father-in-law. He was traveling, I think for a business trip or something, and now he has to wait an extra day before he can come home because there's no planes. All right, what's the next one? Let's see what it is. Wrong thing. Speed. It's not working. Speed, longsword. Oh, I'm not sure what to do with that. Full attack, shield. That's an easy one. We can do shield because we're just gonna draw a shield, right? Probably. Or should we? Well, if we draw a circle, it might not communicate what it is. Oh wow, you played Hom 3. What's Hom 3? I'm not sure what that is. Oh, don't be mean, other Vincent. Look up 9K 111. I'm scared too, actually. Solitary Elite. That sounds questionable. Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Oh yeah, that's right. I have played Heroes of Might and Magic. It's a cool little game. I got it for the nostalgia. I think it was either free or just really cheap. It's like $1 or something. $1. Yeah. Where'd it go? It's here somewhere. Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Yep. Fun little game. Yeah, I don't think it's very expensive. It's like, oh, it's expensive here, but I think it was on sale. I got it. I wouldn't have spent that much on it since it's an old game, but I got it for the nostalgia because I used to play it when I was a young buck. You used a buckskin for that long while we literally had our own unique monetary style, and oh, I didn't. I don't know. Don't blame me. I wasn't there. Play Spo. What's Spo? Well, but I mean, it was an empire that colonized towards the east for its entire existence before the east colonized it. For which place? Which country are you talking about? In, Yavin? Kevin? Kevin? I don't know how to pronounce that. Yavin Russ. I want to say the K is silent. Is it a silent K? We've been over this, and it's Spo. It's Spow, not Spo. Kev. Ah. Okay then, looking up why chainsaws were invented. Why, to cut down trees, right? Why were chainsaws invented? Chainsaw, oh, that's AI. Chainsaws were originally invented to help with childbirth. Oh no. And then they're like, by golly, this could cut a log really good. Oh no. Look up why vacuum cleaners were invented. I'm thinking maybe I should stop looking up stuff that chat suggests I look up. Alright, let's do a shield. It's going to be symmetrical, so let's make it, we'll make it so. There. Shield. Nailed it. Oh. Nailed it. First try. Does that look shieldy enough? Well, that's the easiest one ever. Alright. On to the next. And look up why. Nah, this will definitely not backfire. Definitely not. Whoa, super quick shield. Yeah, that was the fastest shield I've ever drawn. But welcome to the stream, Gumpy number 5. Foreshadowing. Look up curly brackets on YouTube. Oh, there's too many like. This is way too dangerous to be looking up random stuff on stream. So I was doing it on my my alternate. Let's see, curly brackets. He says. The curiosity is too overpowering. But I'm gonna do it on my other screen so you can't see it. My stream comes up as the #1 result when I look up curly brackets. Actually. I didn't. That's all I got. I got my stream. I got a, here, I can show it to you. Here we go. My stream. What is this? Factorio Let's Play, a modded Factorio Let's Play, and an animated version of a song from a musical concept album. So, yeah, that's what I got. And there's no more results. Weird. Is that what was supposed to happen? The best thing to look up is 9K11. Alright, 9K 111. Questionable slurs. And a weapon. Oh, that's the name of the weapon. So the name of the weapon is a questionable slur. Interesting. It's like a tube launch semi-automatic anti-tank weapon. It looks pretty cool. Cool. Anyway, can't show it on stream though. I looked it up. I got 3 live streams. Oh wait, I'm reading it backwards. Let's see. You should make a Pekamini tier list in your free time. I'm not sure what that is. I just looked up this and it's nothing. Yeah, exactly. Wait, watch it. The best thing to look up is 9K. I did that. Thanks. Love your videos. Hope to take the plunge into learning game dev soon. Do it. It's super fun. Like, it's not even that big of a plunge if you just start out casual. Like, if you just start doing some pixel art or something, or even just follow a few tutorials or make a really simple game, it's not too big of a plunge. Watch the first result. The first result's my stream. We've already done that on stream before. It's just as an echoey mess. When will somebody make a video called curly brackets? Oh, nobody would ever find it. Who looks up curly brackets? Click your stream. Nah. We finally fixed the error and another one shows up. Take the plunge from BFDI 1A. Look up Artindi rule. Nah, I'll pass on that. I don't think I'm big enough for Rule 34 to apply it to anything anyway. Is ungoogleable in Google, by the way? Oh, that is ungoogleable in Google, by the way. Weird. Other Vincent's gonna do stuff. Can you look up origin of the word Historia? Ah, you guys have too many interesting things that are word. Let's see, origin of the word Historia. Its origin is history. That was exciting. Old English historia from Latin, from Greek historia, inquiry, narrative account from history. That was yep. Not Historia. That's what it says. Oh, hysteria. Oh, okay. I see. Let's see. Hysteria. Good thing I know how to read. Wow, you guys know a lot of just like degenerate, questionable things. I knew it. Bye, YouTube. Oh, he says bye bye. It looks like an abbreviation to YouTube because you have YBE. There was no Artindi Rule 34. I didn't expect there to be. Oh, that's why I disappear. Oh, I know this. Anyway, let's do the next one. Somewhere. Here we go. Okay, so we've done this one, speed and shield, and we need 5 more symbols. Attack speed. I feel like we can probably find some inspiration for that one. Revive, crit, full attack, and long sword. These two I feel like are gonna be the trickiest. Crit. Well, actually, I could just draw like a circular attack. People will be able to understand what that is, right? And then longsword. I don't know. I could just draw like a really long sword. But you have to communicate that you don't like lose the long sword, you just get a shorter sword. So I could draw like a short sword and a long sword maybe. But let's look up attack speed. So I bet we can find some good inspiration for that. Attack speed icon. So I'm sure other people, no point in reinventing the wheel if other people do. Oh, there you go. A sword with lines showing the speed of the attack. Yeah, that kind of does show attack speed. I could do something like this for the circle attack. Draw the sword with a curve around it. Boy, those look like. At Artindi revive. Draw Phoenix. Oh, that might be good. Let's go gambling. Quick, do it. I don't want to disappear. You broke the 34th rule and then you disappeared. Google how they treated hysteria. No, I'm gonna pass on that one. Draw. No, let's not do that. I would rather burn alive. Also, you're just an O in the stream, so how would never mind. Nah, leave it be, other Vincent. Leave it be. Please Google how they treated hysteria. You guys are. How did they treat hysteria? You're spelling hysteria wrong, by the way. Yeah, that's questionable. All right, let's focus. Let's focus a little bit here, guys. Okay. I mean, I don't mind looking up random things as long as they're not like raunchy. So, you know. I think what we need to do is just do a sword with speed. It makes sense, right? So if we just draw a sword, let's use the line tool. Be a little easier. Sword. That look like a sword? Looks like a sword to me. Attack speed. Nailed it. First try. Why is the chat so cursed right now? I don't know, guys. Make it less cursed. Yeah, let's make it a little bit less weird. Everybody in chat, make your walk cycle at pose with concrete sound effects, with a grinding concrete sound effects. If you do not add this somehow, I will enter your walls. We'll get to the sound effects eventually, but I imagine there'll be ouch. I imagine there'll be something appropriate for sure. RAR 2 syringe attack speed. RAR, what's RAR 2? There. All right. That was considered qualified psychiatric treatment. Yeah, but that was considered. And it's also kind of just a really unnecessary tidbit of information that people don't really need to know about. It doesn't actually benefit anybody to know that kind of information. Like at all. All right. But anyway, I've been thinking about something. What do you guys think about loading screens? Do you like them? Do you feel like they're necessary? Do you feel like they're fake? R2 is risk of rain. Yeah, that's right. I remember now. How many times must we teach you this lesson? Many times, because I'll probably just keep forgetting. So, yeah. Risk of rain. Syringe attack speed? R2 syringe attack speed? What do you mean by that? Is there an icon for that that would be beneficial, maybe? Loading screens? I loaded screens before. Yeah, like, how necessary is a loading screen, if at all? And if they're not necessary, loading screens are fake in all 2D games without pixel lighting. Prove it. Prove it. Can you prove it, anti-generic games? I happen to know of a 2D game that doesn't take loading time on lighting at all. Like, the lighting is actually instantaneous, but instead needs loading time excluding lighting, and is a 2D pixel art game that does require a loading screen. All right, and then I disappear because I don't have. You're dead. You can't put me. They put me on a screen. Did they? Loading screens. I loaded screens once. Okay, I think you said that already. And Amazon warehouse makes me crazy. Oh, were you while working in Amazon warehouse? Okay, let's do. Let's look up crit. I bet you there's something for that. Attack crit icon. Like an explosion, maybe? How do you symbolize a critical hit? Critical hit icon. Oh, that could work. Could draw like some kind of head or something with or just some explosion. I don't know. Loading screens should have at least 2 animations that are different, or should be faster, in my opinion, since having to stare at the Breath of the Wild circle constantly filling gets annoying without variety. So you think if there's going to be a loading screen, it ought to be at least interesting to look at. Crit should be a crosshair. Oh, that might could work. We could do like a crosshair with an explosion around it. I think that'd be a good idea. Thanks. Who said that? Thanks, anti-generic games. All of the 2D games I've made, the loading screen was up for 0.2 seconds. Therefore, any longer is just to admire the fact that they have a loading screen, and for quick tips. Yeah, I suppose so. The the need for loading screens goes down as computers get faster. Like you said, it only was required for 0.2 seconds. But technically, for 0.2 seconds, it was necessary. But then you just lengthen it out a little bit so that it doesn't look stupid, right? Because if you have something flash for 0.2 seconds, then you might as well not have a loading screen, because then you're getting just as much of a pointless flash. Because that's what the loading screen covers up, is the stuff that's loading in the background or whatever, right? So in order to avoid making the screen look stupid while stuff loads, you make a loading screen. But if your loading screen is only up for 0.2 seconds, then it defeats its own it defeats the purpose, right? Then it just looks stupid. And so to prevent that, you lengthen out the loading screen just a little bit, so you still cover up the stupid while preventing the loading screen from looking stupid. So technically it's still fulfilling its purpose, right? Crit could be a crosshair. I already read that, and that's what we're gonna do. Let's do that. Artindi, can you look up? No, I can't. crosshair centered on a literal human hair. Maybe. It's other Vincent. Crosshair on a head, maybe centered on an eye. Yeah, I only have 32 pixels to work it with, so we'll have to see what we do. So we'll do this first. I think it's too long. That looks right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's right. And then we'll do. We'll get the line tool. That'll probably be the best thing. We'll like this. Oh, that looks dumb. Maybe we can't quite do it. What if I did a circle actually around that? Let's try that. If we add a circle around the... It's probably going to look like health though, won't it? Or maybe I don't know how to draw a crosshair. It looks so much better in my mind. Or a little girl head with pigtails crossed, so it's a little crosshair. I'm not sure if you talked about this, but thoughts on fake loading screens? I brought it up, but I think fake loading screens are stupid. I think I'm gonna make a video on this, so you guys are getting the preview. I think if you don't need a loading screen, like at all, like what's his name? Anti-Generic Games brought up a situation where the loading screen's almost fake, but technically you do need it for like 0.2 seconds. But if you literally don't need a loading screen at all, don't add one. Like, it's so dumb. I remember people talking about adding a loading screen to make your game feel like it's beefier, and I was just like, that sounds like the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That's super stupid. If you don't need a loading screen, don't add it. It's just dumb to do that. But if you do need a loading screen, then add it. And I also saw somebody talking about how all loading screens are fake. And they're like, I used to work for a company that did such and such, and every loading screen out there is fake. None of them are real. And I'm like, that's super not true, because I've literally made a loading screen before, and it was necessary. It was not fake. So, yeah, BS on that. And so yeah, he was wrong, and that's all I'm trying to say with that, is all I think. I think there are legitimate reasons to have loading screens, such as, you know, buy time for something to load. That looks pretty good. And if... Yeah, that's what I think. I'm not sure if you talked about this. Oh, I read that. A little stick figure with a big cross out of its head. So it's literal crosshair. Crosshair goes Super Saiyan. Crosshairs have a circle inside of the cross. Oh, that would make sense. Well, I already kind of made this, and I think it looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Does it need something more? Or will that work, do you think? Just this one's a little wonky because it's not. Let's see if we can fix it. That's a little better. The Double King gonna take that. Oh, I didn't read some of these. Thoughts on desperation phases in boss fights. Basically a phase where the boss has a change in attack style and or is much more desperate and chaotic. I think they work sometimes. As long as you communicate it to the player, as long as everything's being communicated clearly and it's not disturbingly taking the player by surprise, then it should be fine. Also draw a crosshair with lines facing up. Have a line that is shorter, then taller, then shorter, then add a dot in the middle. Well, I think I already skipped the crosshair. I think I think this is gonna work. Maybe it just looks like a sun, actually. Maybe we do need the crosshair. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull it off now. Looks so stupid. So my pixels aren't even. Or they are even, which makes it hard because the crosshair has to be uneven. Yeah, an odd number of pixels. Why can't I? Oh, wrong button. Guess I could just expand it a little bit. There. Now we got an odd number of pixels to work with. Why do we have ease and disease? Good question. It's one that I feel like I'm not quite qualified to answer. We need how to fail series, please, dude. Making it. It's always in the works. The next one should come out tomorrow, actually. So I'm not going to be streaming forever today because I need to keep working on that. I have everything edited. I need to add sound effects and music, which is going to be harder than it sounds because I actually have to find a new song. I can't use the typical song for this episode because nobody wants to listen to that song for 11 minutes. Ugh. Also, why is there the word within but no one without and whatnot? And without, I don't know. How to fail at game art. Oh, thanks. Thanks, bro. Thanks. Mustfather, welcome to the stream. Dodio. Yeah, that's a song that I think is not going to fit with How to Fail at Failure because it is a little too repetitive for how long that video is. I think that was good enough. Let's move on. Let's move on to this one. What are we doing next? Let's see. So we did crit, we did speed, we did shield, we did attack speed. We still need revive, full attack, and long sword. Artindi, are you dyslexic? I am a little bit dyslexic. A tiny bit. If you haven't noticed, I have a hard time reading what you guys write correctly. And I can't spell worth of beans. Also, I think I've mentioned this in past stream. I've worked retail plenty, and I'll tell like totals to people backwards. It happens a lot with numbers, especially. But I'll be like, your total is I'll be like, your total is $92, and they're like, what? Oh, I mean $29. My bad. Yeah, that's happened a lot. Revive Phoenix, long sword, arrow from big sword to small sword. Well, maybe we could do that. The Phoenix would be cool, but how do you draw a Phoenix at a 32 by 32? That's the question. Revive icon. Let's see what we got. Oh, yeah, a heart with wings. Duh. Or just wings. Wings are like the revive symbol, isn't it? Or a heart with wings. But we could do something like this. In fact, I've drawn a revive symbol before for a different game, and I ended up drawing wings. So, yeah, I think wings would be the way to go with that. But then, longsword icon is just going to be a longsword. Duh. Let's do circle attack icon. Yeah, these suck. I think for the circle attack, we're just gonna like draw it, you know? We'll go like this and draw it. Oh, that's horrible, but you know, something like that, except not so ugly looking. Ooh, it looks so bad. Artindi, oh, I read that. But he puts Arabic and Arabic numbers. Artindi, also using an Undertale theme could work because I think copyright is less complex with that. With our Undertale like theme music? What do you mean? Draw a bird and small pixel bits for flames. There you go. The mic could work. I think doing just wings will work great though. Don't you think? Just be more curved on this side. That looks it looks off, but we can just keep polishing it till it looks like a good shape. Undertale songs, yeah. Think, don't trust chat for copyright advice. That does not sound like good advice at all. Chats are notorious for being untrustworthy. AI extended songs are bangers. Yeah. Have you guys tried that one? It's an AI where you can pick two songs and it mixes them together. I forgot what it's called, but it's pretty dope. You can make some pretty cool songs that way. Just for personal use, of course, but yeah, they sound really cool. That'll work. That's good enough. Can revive, we'll make it symmetrical because we're drawing wings. You can't put Minecraft music in any video featuring Minecraft things, i.e. talk about a Minecraft skin you made and show it. You can put Minecraft music in it. Oh, okay. But what if I'm just like talking about Minecraft? We could just play some Minecraft music, right? While I'm totally not doing anything else to do with Minecraft. That does not look like a wing at all. Holy moly. Let's see. Revive wings. There we go. We'll draw this. I think I need... I did see something that I thought would work. Where'd it go? Oh, there. I can do something like this. Then have little things underneath. Let's try that. There's not a lot of space to work with, though. There we go. I don't know, what do you guys think of that? This looks silly. To me, that sweep thing for the sword upgrade, downgrade, or whatever you want to call it. Is that sweep thing for the sword up? Yeah, that's for, I'll show ya. So, wrong one. So if I play the game, you see there's this attack, like this. So you got this full big attack. Then you can also, among the things you can lose is your full attack. So here's a big attack, but you don't get it all the way around you like this. Or you could lose the length. So instead of it being big, it's small, but you still have a full circle around you. And if you don't have both, then it's just in front of you and not long. Or you can make it long, or you can make it all the way around, right? So one of the symbols represents losing the circle. So, and the other one represents losing the reach. So this is if you don't lose the circle but you lose the reach. And this is if you lose the circle but still have the reach. So, yeah. Artindi, keep wings. Artindi, look out your window. I don't see anything. Oh, I have curtains up, my bad. Last feather is a bit too long. Okay. I agree. You are correct. Oh, yeah. You're right. That's way better. Let's turn this on, though. Fix it. Yep. Much better. In fact, it might need just another layer off the top there. There. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty dope. Play gamble core during the stream or I will enter your walls. I don't know what gamble core is. And I don't gamble. At least not in real life. Thanks Disappointment for the help on the wings there. It's very helpful. Wasn't disappointing at all. Okay, oh that's sick. All we need is the long sword symbol now. Easy. Easy peasy, right? Probably not. So what if we just took this, hear me out, we take this, we get rid of these lines, and then we just fill up the whole space. Or we could even add like a little measuring tool like this. Like, oh my goodness, look how long it is. Does that work? And let's bring it in by 1. Let's bring it down by 1 on both sides. What do you think? Gamble break core. You will not regret it. All right. Gamble break core. There's not much here. Is it supposed to be music? Yeah, I'm not sure what I was supposed to be finding there. No, we are not doing that. Make it an outline and make a smaller sword inside it. Ah, maybe. Let's keep this just in case. Just in case your idea sucks, we'll keep my idea. So if I drew like a little teeny sword, an itty bitty sword, and then I draw a bigger sword around it. Let's see. Maybe I just didn't do it right, but it doesn't quite work. It's because these look stupid. Maybe I just need to be okay with touching the lines here. Like, how did I mess that up? What the heck? Hey. Like though. I don't know. What do you guys think? This is like those pennies length increases ads. Do not say gamble thing on YouTube streams. Why? Make the handle part thinner. Yes, yeah, I did that. I think it helped. I think so. Actually, I could make this handle reach out more than this one too. I don't know if it works. Or what if I added like an invisible like that on that one? It's like that's where your sword would be, but here's where it will be. I kind of like that. Actually, we might not even need the arrow with the length thing if we just have that. Let's see. Doesn't that work? We could do something like this. Yours is better, I guess. Make the small sword a little bigger and the big sword a little shorter. Keep its width though. Are you talking about with this one? Yeah. Small sword a little shorter, and the big sword a little bigger, but keep the width. Like that. Wait, no, Zach, listen to me. Put a single pixel above the side handlebars on the second one. Above this, like right here. The inside one. No, he says, no, don't do it like that. So you mean like right here? Not there. Putting this on stream will cost you $100. What will? Agree. Yes, like that. Now, the same below. Nah. Need that gap. Alright, we're going to take a vote between these. We got option 1. We got option 2. And option 3. Be honest. Try to actually improve the world. Don't just be a troll. Vote for which one you think would be best. Which sword? Question mark. 1, 2, 3. Start poll. Wow, that's like very cool. Welcome to the stream, Lens Arcade. Glad to have you here. You're just in time to vote on which of these icons you think will work best to showcase a longer reaching attack. I don't know if any of them really work actually, and I'm looking at all of them being like, these all kind of suck. But then again, they all kind of work too. I don't know if the lines might make it look like it's breaking. Maybe we don't need the lines actually. Maybe instead we need not the lines. Maybe just an arrow. Or is that going to look like you do an attack? The arrow kind of works. And then tip tilted slightly. Wait, I have another idea. Make the second sword a breaking sword. Like with the crack in the middle. And then tip tilted slightly. It's hard to tilt it though with pixel art. You kind of have to be at a 45 degree. Otherwise you get jaggies in your pixels. So yeah. Not the second, the third. Yeah, so you're saying like this, but tilted a little. But if I did that, it would end up getting jaggies, and it would look really stupid. I could show you real quick, and then undo it. If I were to tilt this, yeah, you get these jaggies. From a distance, maybe it'll look alright, but when you're seeing it as an icon, the lines that make up the sides of the sword look really stupid. So that's why 45 degrees work well in pixel art. I think 1, it communicates clearly to the player. It's true, it sure does. Do we need the break though, or do we just go like that? Or is the break good? Break? No break? I guess with the break, these two are practically the same. It's just this one also shows length. Third, much better. And with a crack. Right now, 1 is winning. But 1 with a crack? Or without? And with a crack. With a crack. The third, not the second. Third, not the... Okay. Make the break a crack, since the player loses length. They do, but I don't want it to look like this is what you're gonna lose. I want it to look like this is what you have right now. So I want it to look like the icon that you'd get if you were playing the game in reverse, where it's like you start out with a short reach, and then oh, here's an icon that shows that you get a longer attack now, right? So we don't want it to make it look like here's the icon that shows that you're gonna lose this ability. We want it to make it look like here's the icon that shows the ability you gained previously. Can I make the second one, but like what? Shorten the measure thing to show how bigger. Like that. Is that what you mean? Artindi, the ADHD brain in me wants to completely overhaul this whole thing, but then I remember this isn't my game. Wait, why would an ADHD brain want to overhaul everything? Oh, someone with ADHD too. I don't see why ADHD would make you want to overhaul it though. Number one is still winning at 42%. Is there going to be color in these or not? Yeah, there's going to be color. We're just making the basic symbol for now, and then whatever color scheme we end up going with. It'll be mostly just 2 colors, but we can play around with it a little bit. I'm not sure what the colors will end up being. Depends on how we do the final art on the UI and all that. But these are going to be chips. I imagine they could even be like see-through potentially, or some kind of computer-looking chips, and then the symbols on there, and then some kind of border around it, maybe like some metal tab to make grabbing them easier on the top. But yeah, and then when they pull out, there'll be like some kind of key-looking thing on the bottom. Could be cool. ADHD for me is just rapid-fire ideas, plus, hey, this seems cool, followed by a 25-hour rabbit hole of sad things. Hey Artindi, just wanted to pop in here as I saw you online and streaming and saw one of your videos from like 5 years ago. I'm super thankful for your videos. They're great. Hey, thanks, Mr. Pineapple. Glad you could pop into the stream. Which video, though, was it from 5 years ago that was helpful to you? Was it one of the like old tutorials or something? I appreciate you saying that, though. It's very uplifting. Can you make the second one filled below the middle? Maybe. The second one filled below the middle? Huh? Oh, okay. Like, it'd be like, it's like this, but then we fill it in. That. We can even draw an arrow on the inside here. Maybe. Oh, that's kind of cool. That might could work. What do you guys think? Should we do another poll, but with a 4? It's uncommon to see quick witticism spelling. It's late. Don't judge me, while being informative and to the point. Ah, wait, which one did you? Oh, how to make 2D lighting in Godot. Ah, there you go. Yeah, that one was like, I think that was my first tutorial ever, and you can tell because the audio sucked because I was using like headphones, like those cheap headphones with a mic on them. We're talking like earbud headphones. They're bad. Yeah, that was my first tutorial ever, and it was kind of funny. How to remake those one day. The handle looks kind of stupid though, with it like that. There. I'm glad you liked the tutorial though. It's it used to be like my #1 most viewed video ever, just because it stood out. The thumbnail was attractive too. Sword. I don't know. I do kind of like that one, but make 4 thinner. Oh, like this? The arrow won't fit inside if we make it thinner, though. So that's a thing to consider. Well, let's try anyway. So if we were to take this sword and paste it over here, get rid of this, and then draw this back in, but then also erase the inside. Like so. Yeah, I don't know if it... Oh. I could just add the arrow to the outside though, I guess. Well, with a bad video and cheap headphones, you still made something more useful than most I've seen so far on YouTube for Godot. Cool. Yeah, anytime I've made a tutorial for Godot, it's always been to fill in a gap that I felt like exists, especially for like things that I was trying to learn and nobody was explaining well enough. For example, I did a tutorial on how to do drag and drop in Godot, because every tutorial I could find at the time was they were using specific examples, and I was like, I don't know how this applies to what I need to do, like at all. And so it took me loads of research figuring out how to make it work. And so when I made a tutorial on it, I was extraordinarily vague on specifics, but I explained exactly how it functions. And some people didn't appreciate that because they're like, well, how do I, like, because I didn't even give people the code. I just said, this bit does this bit does this, and this bit does this. Now you know how it works. And some people were like, no, I want the code. I was like, well, that's not what I'm doing. I'm just giving an overall explanation of how it works, so that way you can apply it to your project. But yeah, Artindi tutorials are good, especially for things that are hard to understand. I like it when people add to that endless list of tutorials. Yeah, it's always helpful, especially if you watch a tutorial and it doesn't teach you what you need. So then you can just go turn on another one, and you're like, okay, maybe this one will. And then they'll explain it slightly differently, and you'll understand a little bit more, and so on. So it's the more tutorials there are, the better. It never hurts to add your take on a subject. So I kind of like this one. It's not bad looking. It's not bad looking. Okay, we're gonna have to. I can only pull, I think, like a few things at a time. Ultimately, we're gonna end up going with the one that I like the most, of course. But actually, I think we're just gonna go with that one. I don't know if there's a need for a poll. Here, we'll do this. We'll do a poll. Oh, I can't do a poll till I end this poll. Okay, end poll. It looks like 2's winning. That was back when we had 1, 2, and 3. We'll start a new poll. Start poll. This one. There. That's the poll. I'm telling you how to use a frying pan, not how to make pancakes. Unfortunately, some people expect that one type of pancake, and that's all they'll need to cook. Yeah, I would prefer the tutorial that tells me how to use a frying pan. And so I try to make, well, recently I've tried to make, actually no, almost all my tutorials have leaned towards that, where they're a little bit more vague, but general at the same time, where you can use them in a lot more stuff. But no, I understood your metaphor. Manatee, maybe 5, but with the same arrow as 1. Oh, with like a thicker arrow. That's not a good idea. That's not a bad idea. That's what I meant to say. Sometimes I say stuff and then it was not the thing that I was saying. Like that. A little bit thicker arrow. I like that. Artindi, still like 4 better, but it could work. So, yesn't. Wow, it's almost tied. Only 54% for yes. Well, 57 now. Oh, 54. You guys are the worst. No, make a poll with 2, 4, and 5. All the ones I came up with. See, what's going to happen, though, is I'm going to make this. It's going to go in there. And even though, like, you contributed greatly, Captain Blood, your name still won't be in the credits. Can you believe that? Can you believe that's how it's going to go? How fair is that? My goodness. How to fail at cooking. There's a channel like that. Somebody compared my channel to this other guy's channel. I can't remember what it is. I gotta look it up now so I can recommend it to you guys. Hang on just a second. But it's a cooking channel. Let's see how to make let's see here if I can find it. Oh, it's gonna be impossible to find. Maybe if I add the word sarcastic to my search. Yeah, here we go. The channel's called You Suck at Cooking. And it's pretty dry humor. I could see the similarities. It's not quite the same. So yeah. Somebody was like, "Hey, it's just like you suck at cooking, but game dev." No, Artindi, I do not in fact agree with you. Well, thanks, Epic Shoe. I would hope people will disagree with me. Makes the world a better place. Terrible writing tips. Terrible writing advice is the name of the channel. Yeah, okay, you got it. I get compared to that one on the daily. It feels like on the daily. I swear. And then I pointed out in one of the videos, and I was like, yeah, everybody just compares me to this guy. And I can see the comparison. It's fair. But and I like that guy's channel. That's pretty awesome. I think it'd be cool to do a how to fail at working with somebody else, or how to fail at doing a collaboration, and then doing a collaboration with terrible writing advice, and then we're just like the worst. But I don't think that's ever gonna happen. His channel's way larger than mine, and he hasn't uploaded for a long time, so I wonder if he just disappeared or something, or he finally got done with YouTube. So who knows. Okay, I think we're gonna go with this one. Here we go. Deleting all the others. Goodbye. We'll remember them. They're in the stream. We could draw them again if we need to one day. But actually, no. This one's pretty good. But I think this communicates it better. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's how it's gonna go. It's just the way it is. You know what we should do? We should actually like line them up the way they're supposed to be. Artindi, you've missed the past like 5 messages I've sent. My bad. I'm not very good at reading stream. Oh, Slime Pixel, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Epic Shoe, welcome to the stream. I need to be better at streaming. How to fail at streaming, everybody. Right here. Somebody said I need to make more how to fail at episodes. I'm doing it live. How to fail at streaming. TWA is for writing. Yep. Yes, because if I assist with something that I'm not credited, then people can't blame me for my bad work. Ah, there we go. So it's a good thing. I watched him. He is hilarious. He is. Both terrible writing advice as well as the cooking guy, the You Suck at Cooking. He's so funny. Like really funny. Nuan Me Tube. Oh, is he here? Hey, you are here. What is the poll question about? We designed several versions of this icon, and I decided I like one of them best because there are more options than I could actually poll, so that's what we did. What did he suggest? You have missed the past like 5 messages. Sorry. No MPT, they should not vote. They should not vote, he says. Alright, thanks. How to fail at working with writers. Yeah, there we go. That would be really cool though. It'd be like how to collaborate, how to fail at working with others, and then do a collaboration with another channel that's just as sarcastic as mine. That's what I want to do. I can't do how to fail at doing a team, or how to fail at collaborating, or how to fail at working with others until I find someone that's just as sarcastic as my channel, hopefully about the same size as my channel as well, and then do a collaboration. Otherwise it just wouldn't be the same. Why did you delete the pretty sword art? It's because we just gotta go with one icon, but we need to change the order. So this one's actually in the right order already, so I'll put it right there. And then I think the next one is length. That music is so nice. Oh, thanks. I wrote it myself. I didn't write it myself. This is the Fairly music that we stole from Fairly's stream. How do you fail at game art and how to fail at mini games could be neat vids, actually. I do already have a how to fail at game art, and I have a how to fail at arcade games, and a how to fail at game jams, which could both apply to mini games. But mini games are a little different though, because they are small games inside of a larger game. I think next is Shield. So yeah, how to fail at mini games could be good, because that'd be easy to make fun of, because it's like every mini game has to be a fishing game, and every fishing mini game has to be Stardew Valley. Tech speed, I think, was this last one here. These were all added pretty arbitrarily. I can't remember which one's which for this one, so I'll have to actually look at it. Crit, revive, okay. Yep, tech speed, shield, yep, I got it right. So crit, then revive. Artindi, you missed my far right joke, bruh. Sorry about that. How to fail at communication. If I had a channel, it would be more sarcastic than Artindi's. Oh, even more sarcastic. Be dyslexic and try streaming. Yeah, that'll go well. Artindi is doing how to fail at streaming. Don't worry. Yeah, I got it covered. I got it covered. Am I late? You've been here this whole time. What are you talking about? Artindi, look behind you. There's a wall. There's a wall behind me. Yeah, I did a few music pieces for Smash Bros. Too. I mean, who didn't? Yeah, Smash Bros. Is quite the compilation of contributors. A lot of people helped make that, especially the music. Make a how to succeed at mobile game advertising and put all the bad things they do, which for some reason make them successful. That could be good. I've been in this chat 15 minutes and I've already heard so many potential lies I may cease to be able to tell what's true. What are you talking about? I'm never sarcastic. I never make any jokes. Actually, if people don't like my sarcasm, actually, the next episode of How to Fail is not sarcastic at all, except for just like a teeny tiny bit. Most all of it is non-sarcastic. It is because it's how to fail at failure, and so I'm just telling people how to succeed. And so I spend 11 minutes telling people what to do instead of what not to do. It's probably gonna throw people for a loop. They're gonna be like, "Wait a second, wait, I'm so confused now." To be honest, I had such a channel, but it got deleted. Dun dun dun. Maybe because of the sarcasm. Oh, did it get deleted against your will? Was it like... That sounds bad. Let's do the layout. That looks a little better. Look at that, we got icons and stuff. So, you, stranger. Oh, I need to catch up on chat real quick. It's probably late to suggest an idea for the sword, but what if the line was dotted like every other one of these? That might could work. What do you guys think? Is he going somewhere with that? Minati? Oh, you guys are chatting way too fast. Make a how to succeed at mobile game advertising. I already read that. I've been in this chat 15 minutes. I've already read that too. See, I read stuff just horribly out of order. Why you stopped making tutorials in your channel? I was behind. I was using Godot 3.5 or 3 for Godot 3, and everybody had moved on to Godot 4, and I hadn't because my game is still in Godot 3. And so I was like, I shouldn't make any tutorials in Godot 3 because nobody's using it. So, pros joins Discord with a lot of people. Cons, there's so many people that I'm gonna wake up to a whole bunch of notifications. Look, a bird. Where? Wait, sarcasm? How to fail at tricking people into playing your game. Yep, one day I tried to log into YouTube and Google told me and the channel is no more. Aw, that's a bummer. Slash sarcasm. Now it's good. Yeah, make it, but make it a 3 pixel, like thicker pixel lines. Yeah, I think I just did that. Look good. Oh, my brother called me. I'll be right back. Maybe. Catch you later. Make it 3 pixel. The lines. I think we run out of space real fast. Something like that. Maybe dither for the sword extension would work. Like throughout the space, have it dithered. 3 pixel, yeah, okay. So here's, oh, I don't know if dithering will fit though, actually. Oh, maybe it would actually. I think it's a little too chaotic. There's not a lot of space to work with to dither in there. I think this is working. How to fail at game art 2. We could do, actually a lot of them we could do sequels for. I included a sequel in one of my polls, and it scored the lowest. Like, nobody wanted to see a sequel for How to Fail at Platformers. And all I was going to do is just take all the comments that I've received, because a lot of people leave comments like, oh, also don't forget, and then they say something sarcastic. And I'm like, it'd be so easy to make a sequel. I could just take people's comments and literally read the comment, give credit to the commenter, and then draw something to go with it. Because people come up with a lot of extra stuff to add to everything. It's really great. 5 pixel. Yeah, we'll just keep increasing the pixels until there's like not a dotted line anymore. Make those 3 pixels thicker. I don't know if it will work. Yeah, it looks a little weird now. I think it looks good like that. Sometimes less is more. It is. How to fail at sequels. That could be a thing, actually. How to fail at making a sequel game to your game. Alright. We do have to end this live stream, though. We've only streamed for an hour and a half. But I have to make a whole video. I have it all edited. I wonder if I could show you guys. Can I show you? It won't hurt to show you just a little bit. Get a sneak peek. I have it pretty much all edited video-wise, like video footage. I have to add music and sound effects, and then make a thumbnail. And I have to do all that today because tomorrow I have a commitment that's going to take up the whole day. So there probably won't be any stream. There won't be any stream tomorrow. Oh, it didn't open in my recent projects. Hang on. Let's see. How to fail at failure. There we go. Sneak peek. Not the stream. Artindi, how to fail at bosses. Make the boss hilariously easy and then add a really hard to avoid insta-kill attack at the very end. Make sure to repeat it at least 5 times too. I did already make how to fail at bosses. And that one actually, there's a lot of people adding stuff that I just didn't include. Is it opening? I'm still thinking about it. Yeah, it's still opening. It's pretty big. I can imagine it's going to take a while. There we go. Here, we'll pause the music just in case we want to listen to. Pause. Yeah, bosses are rather easy to fail at if you don't manage to do things properly. They are really easy, but they were also really easy to make fun of because everybody has played against a boss that just sucks. See, look at this. Look at this. We got 11, almost 11 and a half minutes. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm actually not being sarcastic, like, at all. Let's see. The best way to succeed is to try, because, well, duh, that's just how it works. And then the outro. If you like sarcasm, but that's okay. I'm never sarcastic, like ever. Like I'm always 100% serious. But yeah, if you follow all these instructions carefully, then you are bound to succeed. And that's it. That's my outro, because it's just succeed. There's no twist here. That's it. Yep. There's your sneak peek. We got to make it not. Hey. Dang it, that vid is like, what is video editor called? This is called Shotcut. It's free and open source. And I like free and open source. I'm currently trying to do YouTube. We'll start actually uploading once I move out, which is soon. Nice. Good ending. How to success at game dev. Yeah. How to fail at failure. It'll be fun to figure out what the thumbnail will be. But literally, all I'm doing is going through every single episode I've made and restating the most important parts without sarcasm. So it could be actually beneficial as a resource for people. Maybe, or just something interesting to watch at least. I don't know. Like, for example, here's the game art one. For the visuals of your game, try to branch out further than just geometric shapes. Keep in mind that art is hard, even pixel art. Take time to add variety to your visuals, but be consistent with your art style throughout your game. Choose colors to help important interactable parts of your game be easily identified. Don't be ashamed of using art assets, free or otherwise, especially if it's your first few games. Most importantly, the best games don't need good art to still be fun, but good visuals sure help sell the experience. See? We just got something like that for every single episode. And it seemed like a good time because this episode will be the 25th episode. And yeah, plus it was also voted for in the poll that I did. So, how to fail at bosses: make your boss constantly teleport and evade you, and give it like a bajillion health to make it harder to kill. This adds on to your tip of giving it insane HP. Yeah. Next video: how to fail at movie previews. Are you talking about like actually how to fail at trailers, or how to fail at giving sneak peeks on YouTube streams? Free and open source, that's where it's at. Artindi's the GOAT, thanks. How to fail at Premiere Pro. Use shortcut. That's how you fail at Premiere Pro. Hey, I recognize those assets. That's our guy Kenny. Sure is Kenny. He's quite the guy. Man, these tips are bad. They actually helped me succeed. Artindi, look up and check the second result. I already did look that up. And the second result was a Factorio. Yeah, it was a modded Factorio video. Alright. Are you saying Google it instead of put it on YouTube? I'll pass. We actually have to end the stream. I need to get to work. I need to add sound effects and music to this and still make a thumbnail before the end of the day. And it's already 4 o'clock. So I got a lot to do. Can you see the typos in this sentence? I cannot. Click that. No. I'm not gonna. Wait, this actually feels like the final episode. Yeah, it's gonna feel like that, but it's just the 25th episode. On the 50th episode, if we get that far, I imagine I'll do the same thing with the previous 24 episodes. So, could be good. How to fail at content creation. Burn. Can you see the typo? Oh, I read that. Okay, let's call it a day. We'll call it a day. Look what we did. We drew some stuff. It doesn't look like much once we actually look at it, but I mean, these take a lot of work. There's a lot of effort. There's whole studios. That's all they do is draw logos. Maybe. I probably just lied to you, but who's gonna know? Do you guys know? Yeah, you don't know if there's studios that do that or not. As far as you know, there are. Make an overreaching story up till 100 episodes. An overarching story. I think what's his name was doing that, but his thing is terrible writing advice, so it makes sense that he would add an overarching story to his channel because it just makes sense. Like, that's what he's talking about. I cast permanent wet socks. Not again. I'm actually not wearing socks right now. I'm barefoot. I took my socks off already. So, yeah, that's not going to do very much. Don't forget to save. Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's save it. Save as somewhere. Probably should go to the actual correct folder. Cost. We'll put it under placeholder art for now. We'll call it icons. And we'll save it in its Sprite form. Dope. Because these won't be the final thing. We're just going to use these when we actually draw the chips. So we'll make the visuals for these and then use this icon when we're drawing those visuals. So that'll make it a little easier. Read this. Can you watch my short before you end the live stream, please? Watch your short before I end the live stream. But that would just get one view. If I watch it and everybody watches it through my stream, then they will then not go and watch it themselves. I'm sure I'll watch it because your shorts do come up in my feed, so I promise I'll watch it. But I'm not going to watch it in the stream because it won't do you any favors. If I leave it, then potentially other people can look it up or it'll come up on their own thing, and then they won't swipe through it because they've already seen it on my stream. So although the benefit is small because there's not really that many people watching the stream, I think it would benefit you more if I don't watch it live on stream. So, in my opinion, my humble opinion, can I look at the tax stuff folder? Oh, for sure. Let me open that back up for you, and you can check it out. All right, let's end this stream. Thanks for everybody for coming in and hanging out. How to fail at weapons. Yeah, I'm trying to end the stream, Remini. Quit distracting me. OMG, face leaked. Prove it. All right, thanks everybody for hanging out on the stream and chilling and all that stuff. And I don't know how to end the stream, but yeah, we're gonna go now. Oh no, Sisby just joined. Well, sorry everybody who just joined, thinking you'd get to enjoy a nice long stream. But we gotta cut it short because I got work to do. I got stuff to do, so you can enjoy a video tomorrow. So yeah, catch y'all later. I like hot dogs. Catch y'all later, and I'll see ya next week. Maybe I'll probably stream next week. So, yep. Bye bye.